On an ordinary street in suburban Chicago, there stood an ordinary house. Families walked past it every day. Children rode their bikes nearby. Neighbors waved hello. Nothing about the house seemed strange. But inside that house lay one of the most disturbing secrets in American criminal history. And for years, no one noticed. John Wayne Gacy was not someone people feared. He was someone people trusted. He owned a business. He attended community events. He volunteered. He even performed as a clown to entertain children at hospitals and parties. Parents felt comfortable around him. Neighbors respected him. Local leaders knew him by name. He appeared to be the perfect example of a friendly American citizen. That image was carefully built. When during the 1970s, teenage boys and young men in the Chicago suburbs began to disappear. Not all at once, not from the same place, not in ways that immediately connected. Families searched, flyers were posted. Police opened investigations, but there were no obvious patterns. The community continued its daily life, unaware that the answers were much closer than anyone imagined. What made this case so chilling wasn't violence. It was deception. Gacy did not look threatening. He didn't hide in the shadows. He stood in the middle of the community, smiling, shaking hands, blending in perfectly. Investigators later realized something crucial. The most dangerous individuals are sometimes the ones who work hardest to appear trustworthy. As police continued connecting timelines, interviews, and reports, Gacy's name began appearing more frequently in their investigation. Slowly, carefully, authorities began to focus on him. In late 1978, law enforcement conducted a deeper search of his property. What they discovered changed everything. The friendly neighbor image collapsed overnight. The respected community member was revealed to be living a double life. The news shocked the entire nation. People asked the same question again and again. How could someone like this hide in plain sight? The trial that followed became one of the most closely followed cases in U.S. history. Not because people were curious about evil, but because they were trying to understand it. Psychologists studied the case. Law enforcement changed investigative procedures. Communities across America began rethinking the idea of blind trust. Gacy's story became more than a criminal case. It became a warning. In 1994, John Wayne Gacy was executed, but the real impact of his case didn't end that day. Today, his story is taught in criminal psychology courses, investigative training programs, and law enforcement education. Not to glorify him, but to prevent history from repeating itself. Because the lesson is clear, danger does not always look dangerous. Sometimes it looks friendly, sometimes it looks helpful. Sometimes it looks exactly like someone you'd never suspect. Awareness is protection, understanding is power. But if this story kept you watching, if it made you see how reality can hide behind appearances, if you value real stories told with purpose, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. Because here we don't chase shock. We uncover truth, we explore real cases, and we tell the stories that history tried to hide. More powerful stories are coming next. And once you hear the next one, you may never see the world the same way again.